The boy wanted to drink some milk, but spilled it on his head the next moment. Then he bought a popsicle, which promptly fell to the ground a second later. When the boy saw the problem, 3 times 9, he immediately wrote down 3 as the answer. After finishing it, the boy felt very confident. As expected, he received a score of 0 on this exam. His father was furious when he saw it and slapped him hard across the face, but the boy wasn't upset. Instead, he secretly smiled to himself. Soon after, he ran out of the house and fed the exam paper with the 0 to the dog. That day, the teacher asked the boy to read a passage aloud, but he said the letters were dancing. The teacher thought he was joking and insisted he read. Instantly, the whole class burst into laughter. But the boy wasn't lying. The letters really did appear to dance in his eyes, because he suffered from severe dyslexia. His parents, however, simply thought he was very slow, and so, his father angrily sent him off to boarding school. Watching his parents' car drive away, the boy could no longer hold back his tears. That night, after everyone in the dormitory had fallen asleep, he finally broke down and cried loudly in the bathroom. After crying, he washed his face with cold water. Day after day, the boy remained sullen and withdrawn, always alone. Classmates laughed at him during lessons, and teachers looked at him with contempt. If his attention wandered in class, the teacher would throw chalk at him. If he couldn't answer a question, the teacher would strike his palm with a ruler. Just as the boy was sinking into despair, one day, a new art teacher arrived in their class. He sang and danced in the classroom, and all the students loved him. That day, he gave each student a blank sheet of paper and told them to draw freely. All the children focused seriously on their drawings. Only the boy sat still, not moving a muscle. This immediately caught the teacher's attention, but the teacher didn't scold him. Another day, the boy was kneeling in punishment as usual when the teacher happened to pass by. The boy immediately shrank back, avoiding him. It was then that the teacher realized this child was different from the others, so he found the boy's deskmate, who told him everything that had been happening. The teacher then looked through the boy's previous assignments and realized the boy wasn't incapable of writing. He simply wrote letters in reverse order. At last, the teacher understood. The boy had dyslexia. One day, the teacher told a story in class. He spoke of a child who hated reading, who would tear books, snap his pencils, and even see letters as moving animals. The teacher asked if anyone knew who it was. The whole class laughed, but the boy was terrified. He thought the story was about him, yet the teacher said it was about Einstein. The boy was completely stunned. Some people may see the world differently, the teacher said, but they are unique geniuses. The boy listened carefully to the teacher's words, and finally, a smile spread across his face. From that day on, the teacher began helping him overcome his reading difficulties. They spelled words in the sand, traced them in color, and soon he could write simple words. This greatly boosted the boy's confidence. He began studying tirelessly every day. Sometime later, the teacher recommended the boy for the school art contest. On the day of the competition, everyone worked hard on their drawings. The boy soon finished his masterpiece. As expected, he won first prize. Everyone applauded for him. The boy ran into his teacher's arms, grateful that every positive change in his life was made possible by this teacher's patient, caring guidance.